When you think of modern Nigerian music, you think of big things. You think of global hits, sold out stadiums, expensive cars, and millions of dollars. Afrobeats is ruling the world right now, but behind the glitz and glamour, there's another huge topic that fans discuss every day. It is the topic of celebrity baby mamas. In Nigerian entertainment scene, having children with multiple women has become a major trend. It is no longer just a private family matter, it is a huge part of pop culture. It creates big news on blogs, fuels Twitter arguments, and changes how fans see their favorite stars. Some people criticize these artists, others praise them for taking care of all their kids. But how did this lifestyle start? How do these multimillionaire musicians handle so many different families at the same time? Welcome back to Gist of It. In this video, we are going to take a look at top Nigerian celebrities with the highest number of baby mamas. We look past the internet gossip, we will tell you real stories of the women, the public drama, and how much money it takes to run these massive celebrity families. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right now, turn on the notification bell so you never miss our juicy stories. Let's jump straight into the video. To understand how this trend started, we have to go back to the early 2000s. Long before Davido and Wizkid became famous, there was one king of African music. His name is Innocent Idibia, popularly known as Two Baba or Two Face. Two Baba did something amazing. He made African music popular across the whole world with his mega hit song, African Queen. But as his music grew bigger, his personal life also became public news. Two Baba became the first modern Nigerian superstar to have a large, complicated family in the public eye. He has a total of 7 children with 3 different women. Let us look at the 3 women who share his children. The first woman is Sumbo Adeoye. Back in the mid-2000s, Sumbo and Two Baba were together and had 2 sons named Nino and Zion. Even though they broke up, their story ended very well. Today, Sumbo is married to a pastor. She's a successful businesswoman. She does not look for social media drama. Fans respect her because she and Two Baba co-parent their sons peacefully. The second woman is Pero or Sayemi. Pero's relationship with Two Baba is one of the most famous love stories in Nigeria entertainment history. They had a very deep bond that lasted for years. Pero gave birth to 3 children for Two Baba: Rose, Justin, and Innocent Jr. For a long time, the Nigerian media loved to compare Pero with the third woman in Two Baba's life. That third woman is Annie Macaulay, who is now Annie Idibia. Annie was Two Baba's first love from the days when he had no money at all. She gave birth to 2 daughters for him, Isabella and Olivia. In the year 2012, Two Baba did something that shocked the whole country. He proposed to Annie on Valentine's Day and they got married. But being married did not stop the drama. For over 10 years, blogs were full of stories about fights between Annie and Pero. There were leaked voice notes, emotional Instagram posts, and family arguments. It was very messy for a long time. However, Two Baba proved that a family can survive every drama. Today, all his 7 children are grown-ups and they love each other. Two Baba sets the blueprint. He showed that you can have multiple baby mamas and still keep your music career alive. If Two Baba started the trend in the old days, Davido took it to a whole new level in the digital age. Davido is one of the biggest artists in Africa. He comes from a very wealthy family and he calls himself OBO, which means child of a rich man. Davido has 7 children with 5 different women. Because Davido lives his life openly on Instagram, his baby mama stories are always trending online. Let us break down his big family, starting with his first baby mama, Sophia Momodu. Sophia is the cousin of a famous Nigerian journalist named Momodu. In 2015, Sophia and Davido welcomed a beautiful daughter named Imade, but their relationship did not last and it led to years of heavy internet fights. They have argued publicly about child custody, traveling abroad, and the child support money. Even till today, their co-parenting relationship is very rocky. The second woman is Amanda, who lives in America. Amanda is a quiet woman who avoids internet drama. She gave birth to Davido's second daughter, Ailey, in 2017. Later on, she also welcomed a son with the singer. Fans love Amanda because she stays out of trouble and keeps her life private. The third woman is Larissa London, a makeup artist based in the United Kingdom. In 2020, she gave birth to a boy named Dawson. At first, Davido did not speak about the baby publicly. but later on he proudly showed Dawson to the world and accepted him as his son. The fourth woman is Ayotomi De Labinjo. Her story is a bit different because it happened years ago. Before Davido became a global superstar, she has a daughter for the singer, though she stays completely away from the cameras. Finally, we have Chioma Adeleke, popularly known as Chef Chi. Chioma is the love of Davido's life. They were together for many years before making it official. Together, they suffered a terrible tragedy when their first son, Iheuwa, sadly passed away in a swimming pool. May his soul rest in perfect peace. The whole world cried with them, but happiness came back into their lives. Davido officially married Chioma and they later welcomed a set of beautiful twins. Davido spends millions of naira every month to make sure all his children go to the best schools and live in luxury houses across Nigeria, America, and London. He treats all his children equally, even though managing 5 different women is a very difficult job. Now let us talk about the man they call Big Wiz, popularly known as Wizkid. Wizkid's approach to the baby mama lifestyle is very different from Davido's. While Davido loves to show everything on social media, Wizkid prefers to keep his private life hidden. He rarely posts about his personal issues, but despite his quiet nature, his family structure has still made major headlines over the years. Wizkid has 5 sons with 3 different women. Let us look at how his journey into fatherhood began. The first woman is Oluwanishola Ogudu. Shola and Wizkid met when they were both very young. In 2011, when Wizkid was just starting his rise to fame with his debut album, Superstar, Shola gave birth to his first son, Boluwatife. In the beginning, things were very tough. Wizkid did not publicly accept the baby immediately. Shola had to fight hard in public to get his attention. For years, she called him out on social media, claiming he was not paying child support or being a present father. However, as Wizkid grew older and wiser, he stepped up. Today, Boluwatife lives a very comfortable life, and Wizkid openly showers him with love and expensive gifts. The second woman is Binta Dailo, a very beautiful model from Guinea who lives in America. In 2016, Binta gave birth to Wizkid's second son named Ayodeji after the singer himself. Just like the first one, this relationship faced heavy social media drama. Binta accused Wizkid of being a deadbeat dad who refused to see his son or help with financial bills. The internet arguments were intense for a couple of years, but eventually the storms calmed down and Wizkid quietly settled his family responsibilities with her. The third woman is Jada Pollock, popularly known as Jada P. Jada is a very important figure in Wizkid's life and career. She was originally his international music manager, helping him secure massive global deals. Over time, their professional relationship turned into a deep romance. Jada P has 3 children with Wizkid, including his famous son, Zion, who was born in 2017. Unlike the first 2 baby mamas, Jada P lives with Wizkid. She travels the world with him, manages music business, and serves as his partner in everything. Fans noticed that since Jada P became a permanent part of his life, Wizkid has become much closer to all his children. He often brings his sons together to play, show affection, and bond as brothers. Wizkid showed the entertainment industry that even if it starts with heavy family drama, you can still find peace and build a solid structure for your kids. While we have looked at the musicians who sing the hit songs, the baby mama trend is not limited to on-stage performance. It also affects the bosses behind the scenes. Now let's go to Ubi Franklin. Ubi Franklin is one of the most successful talent managers and entertainment executives in Nigeria. He helped launch the career of massive superstars like Iheuwa and Techno. But away from music business contracts, Ubi's personal life has been a major topic for Nigeria blogs. Ubi Franklin has 4 children with 4 different women. His story shows just how complex co-parenting can get when multiple households are involved. His first well-known relationship was with the famous Nollywood actress Lilian Esoro. They had a glamorous celebrity wedding that was attended by the biggest stars in Nigeria. Together, they welcomed his son named Jada. Sadly, their marriage collapsed shortly after the baby arrived. Despite the painful divorce, Ubi and Lilian have maintained an excellent relationship. They are frequently seen together celebrating their son's birthday, proving that ex-partners can remain great friends. The second woman is Sandra, a wealthy businesswoman. Sandra gave birth to Ubi's daughter, Ariella. Their relationship was filled with intense social media fights. They dragged each other online over money, business deals, and child support claims. It was a very noisy period for both of them, though they have since moved on to focus on their separate lives. The third woman is Nicole CEO, a stunning lady from South Africa who worked with Ubi's company. She gave birth to his son, Shiloh, Because she lived outside Nigeria, her relationship with Ubi stays mostly offline and out of the public eye. The fourth woman is known online as Igala Finest. She gave birth to Ubi's daughter, Zanita. Managing 4 children with 4 different women is an incredibly difficult task, but Ubi Franklin does something very unique. Every year during holidays or special occasions, he tries to bring all his children together into one house so they can grow up knowing they are one big family. He openly admits that co-parenting is hard, but he works tirelessly to provide for every single one of them. So what does all this tell us about modern Nigerian celebrity culture? When we look at Baba, Davido, Wizkid, and Ubi Franklin, we see a clear pattern. In the world of high-level entertainment, young men are suddenly thrown into extreme wealth, fame, and global attention. They are constantly surrounded by beautiful women and fans who adore them. In this high-pressure lifestyle, traditional long-term marriage often becomes difficult to maintain. This has created a massive cultural debate across Africa. On one side, many critics argue that this trend sets a bad example for the younger generation. They believe that it breaks down the traditional family structure and leaves children growing up in divided homes. They worry about the emotional stress that public internet fights place on innocent young kids. On the other side, many fans defend the celebrities. They argue that these men are wealthy enough to take care of dozens of children. Unlike many ordinary men who abandon their kids, this superstar spends millions of naira to provide luxury homes, elite international education, and financial security for every single child they father. To these fans, as long as a father pays his bills and loves his kids, the number of baby mamas does not matter. Ultimately, the celebrity baby mama lifestyle is here to stay. It has reshaped how relationships work in the entertainment industry. It teaches us that fame comes with a hidden cost, a cost that involves trading a private life, simple family life for a world where your children's lives are analyzed by millions of strangers on the internet. What do you think about this trend? Do you think these celebrities are doing a great job taking care of their big families, or do you think they should focus more on traditional marriage? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.